I am holding a Taylormade driver with the same club face technology as you'll see in the Stealth drivers, except this is not a Stealth, and this came out 10 years ago. I'll tell you more about it coming up next. Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping by my channel. My name is Noli and welcome to the Gaijin Golfer. If you've never been here before, I talk to you guys about all sorts of Japanese golf products. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you are enjoying the content here, give my videos a thumbs up. And then lastly, if you don't want to miss anything I put out in the future, make sure you hit that notification bell. And yes, this is a Taylormade driver from 10 years ago. This is the Taylormade Gloire Reserve. Does have the same driver face technology as the Stealth drivers, but there are a couple differences and I'll get to that in just a bit. First, let's talk about how different this is, because aside from that driver face technology, there's not a whole lot that is the same with the Stealth and this driver. Starting first with the way that it looks. Obviously, the Stealth colorway of black and red is very popular, and this is almost nearly the exact opposite. You've got a white driver, this sort of copper trim. You've even got the copper plate down at the bottom that says Gloire Reserve. Very much sort of a premier or premium sort of look and feel for this club, which makes a lot of sense given that this is a Glory club. Now, if you're not familiar with the Glory lineup, that is Taylormade Japan's premier offering. It is the latest and greatest in technology. It is the highest end materials. That's what you're going to get with the Glory clubs, and that makes sense as to why the Glory Reserve looks the way that it does. Now, this club is designed for the mid to high handicapper, and that's quite evident, especially when you look at it at address. The club is quite closed, obviously, to help you fight that slice. The driver shaft is, let me show this to you. This is the GL450 made specifically for the Glory Reserve, stiff flex. And the interesting thing about this driver shaft is the fact that it is 46 3/4 inches long. So a very long driver shaft designed to increase your swing arc to give you more club head speed. And then of course we have to talk about the driver face. Now, the whole reason that Taylormade went with what they called at the time multi-layer flex face was to increase the sweet spot by 55% over what you would normally see with titanium driver faces. Again, this is the same sort of technology that you would see in the Stealth drivers, except this is not a 60-layer driver face. This is a 70-layer driver face, and they did not use carbon fiber for this driver face. They used what Taylormade says is a graphite composite and thermoset urethane. Now, I don't know why they went away from those materials. Very likely price, maybe performance, but whatever the reason, I'm sure Taylormade's marketing is glad, because otherwise they wouldn't have been able to usher in the carbon wood era and all the marketing that went along with that. But that is the tech for this club. Now, I picked up this club about, I want to say 7 years ago in Japan. I saw it, I believe, at Jaipers in Osaka. I picked it up because of the driver face. You know, this face here 7 years ago, there were no drivers with driver faces that looked like this. And so that absolutely just caught my eye. The price of the driver, I think, was like $130 at the time. And it was basically a brand new club. So I picked it up, took it home. I couldn't hit it in Japan. As I've mentioned, smaller shops in Japan don't have hitting bays. So I kind of just took a chance and hoped it would work out. And it did. This club was in my bag for about, I want to say 2 years. And I did some testing again for this video a couple days ago. And based on that testing, I might actually put this club back in my bag. Let me show you why. Now, I don't hit the ball very far. My Average driver carry is about 240 with my current gamer. And that's about what you'll see here with this club. I average about 241 with this club. So about the same as what I'm getting with my current driver. But I hit 11 shots with this driver, and I hit one pretty bad off to the right. But the main reason that I think I might put this back in my bag is because, with the exception of that one shot that I totally punched out to the right, everything else was pretty close in grouping. The dispersion was actually pretty good. So given that, the fact that it just felt good, it was easy to hit still, I think I might actually throw this club back in my bag. Now, why am I talking to you guys about a 10-year-old driver anyway? Well, first off, obviously the driver face similarities with the Taylormade Stealth, and also the fact that, you know, Taylormade released this product 10 years ago, shelved the, you know, the multi-layer flex face for almost a decade, and then released it again later with the Stealth. I thought that was kind of weird, kind of strange. But the other thing, and probably more importantly, is if you are a higher handicapper, you know, maybe you want a Stealth driver, but you don't want to pay the money for it, you could potentially pick up a Gloire Reserve Driver. I have seen them online on eBay. I have seen it on Golf Partner USA once or twice, but generally they're gone pretty quick. But on eBay, I've seen them from 120 all the way up to 200 bucks. So you could get, you know, Stealth driver technology for a fraction of the price. And as you saw in the previous section of this video, it does perform. It's, you know, it's an easy to hit club. It fights that slice. You know, it's a good club to have. So just something to throw out there if you are interested. I guess that's really it. That's it for this video. Tell me what you think about this club down in the comments below. If you want to see also this driver go head to head with the Stealth, I'd be happy to try and make that happen for you. Let me know in the comments. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys had fun watching it, and I will see you next time.